Hey there everyone, this is Ray Carcillo, and today we are looking at Pokemon Battle Revolution for the Nintendo Wii.
Now the battle begins. A big hit already.
Although the title says it's a revolution, it really isn't, aside from being the first Pokemon game for the Wii. All this does is give the game probably the best peripherals for a Pokemon game up to this point. Seeing some of your favorites, whether from the original 150 or the hundreds added since then, in stunning 3D and a dozen varied and well-designed arenas, with the cartoon narrator calling each match, brings you probably as close as any of us will ever be to being a real Pokemon trainer.
It fell asleep. Slammed him.
And speaking of being a real trainer, a nice feature for this new Pokemon game is the customization of your trainer's look. Being able to earn a bevy of hats, badges, pants, and even facial expressions allows you to feel a little closer to your Pokemon with this virtual avatar. The basic concept of the game is like all the battle-centric console Pokemon games to come before it. You are a trainer trying to become world-renowned in the art of Pokemon battling, and so you have traveled to Poketopia to take down a dozen or so Coliseum leaders on a quest to be the best.
The blue corner makes the first attack. A rigid shot.
Each Coliseum holds different challenges, whether to be placed in a 16-player tournament, double Pokemon matches, or a randomizer that selects what Pokemon you will use and face. There really isn't much else to this. In fact, there's really no story to the game at all, and this really hurts the single-player mode. Much like the previous Pokemon battle games, Battle Revolution allows you to upload your personal Pokemon, this time from your Pearl or Diamond DS versions, or you can use rental Pokemon to compete. The rental Pokemon are not the best types of each, but have enough power and special moves to get you through all the Coliseums you come across. Not having any water Pokemon with Hydro Pump, for example, is really a disservice and puts you at a disadvantage, but you should still have enough to battle your way through the single-player mode. The biggest addition to Pokemon Battle Revolution is its online battle mode, where you can take on people from all over the world, as this was the first Wii game that was online capable. Depending on who hosts the match, much like in the single-player mode, you can choose whether you use 3 to 6 Pokemon, and whether you fight 1-on-1 or 2-on-2. This is the key addition to Battle Revolution, since the single-player mode shouldn't take you more than 10 hours to get through.
Now the battle begins. The red corner makes the first attack.
I guess it is this feature, I suppose, that is the reason why they call this game a revolution. When all is said and done, Pokemon Battle Revolution is really anything but. Aside from the online capabilities and the amped-up graphics, this game actually lacks the single-player experience of previous Pokemon Battle console games, and so unless you are heavy into online play, or the biggest Pokemon fan around, I would say that this game was a waste of time.
Is getting closer by the minute. Big hit. It's down and